The daycare industry is expected to develop at the quickest rate of any other sector in the following years. Is starting a daycare company something you're interested in doing? Well, here's the place to begin. A step-by-step guide to starting a childcare company is shown in this video. Welcome back to the Business Blueprint Online YouTube channel, where we assist you in building a profitable business. If you want to learn how to start a successful business, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell in this video. This video will show you how to create a daycare business. What is a daycare business? Daycare business offers childcare on business days and during hours when parents are expected to be at work or school. The majority of childcare establishments allow children who are not yet of school age. They often accept children from birth to around 6 years of age. However, some daycare firms also offer care for school-aged children before and after school hours and on weekends and holidays. Some even provide extra hours to assist parents with irregular schedules. So why start a daycare business? Establishing a child care center might be daunting, but it can also be quite rewarding. Even though there isn't a magic recipe for business success, many people who start daycare centers discover happiness along the road. Therefore, whether you're motivated by a love for children or a desire to help parents in your neighborhood, there are several legitimate reasons to operate a daycare. What's important is that you explore your unique reasons for wanting to create a daycare, since they will serve as motivation to pursue your ambition. While there may be setbacks along the road, the result of operating a daycare is unquestionably worth the effort. What kind of skills are required to start a daycare business? Establishing a daycare center facility involves a genuine passion for children, patience, and a greater sense of responsibility. However, once your daycare is up and running, it may be one of the most rewarding operating companies. It's just a matter of attracting new families and maintaining on top of your accounting. Reasons you should start a daycare business. Daycare businesses may be beneficial on several levels, including commercial, personal, and emotional. Spending a large part of your working day with children teaches you appreciation and valuable lessons, and you may enjoy the financial rewards of your company. Your patience and willingness to put up with children's antics are a prerequisite. Reasons why you should not start a daycare business. One of the significant dangers of running a daycare is a dangerous atmosphere for the children. Some of the same hazards you could encounter in your home with your children can be found at a child care company. If anything occurs to a kid while in your care, you run the danger of being sued. Is a daycare business profitable? The average annual profit for daycare business owners is $37,000, in contrast to the $60,000 profit recorded by some operators of childcare facilities. The opposite end of the range reported a profit of less than $20,000. So, how much does it cost to start a daycare business? Well, daycare centers often cost between $10,000 and $50,000 to get off the ground. How much you'll have to pay for daycare depends on whether you'll be running it out of your own house or renting a separate facility. So, how to start a daycare business? Business or niche idea? The sort of daycare you wish to create before starting a childcare company is an important decision. Your city's construction codes must be met before you can operate on your own daycare business. You'll need to choose a site, ensure it complies, and stock the place with daycare supplies. You may also start a family daycare company, which entails taking care of youngsters in the comfort of your residence. Research product or service. When you create a daycare, you'll be able to provide essential services. In addition to full-time child care, various part-time and after-school options are available, including transportation to and from school and tutoring. Assess needs. At least the first 90 days of operating a daycare are critical for establishing a solid financial foundation. Please don't depend on payments for children's registration until they are officially enrolled in your daycare. You'll need a starting budget, but it doesn't have to be excessive. When starting a daycare, these are some examples of upfront cost. Employees, including your salary, tools and materials, educational, kitchen and outdoor and office, promoting products and services, print, online ad space, food, paying the license fee, and insurance. Research competition. At this step, you may look at the other childcare facilities to see how they provide their services and who they're marketing to. Do they find it convenient if their daycare's operation hours are different from the norm? Well, is it possible to create a similar concept? Additionally, The products or services you provide have the potential to set you apart from the competition. For example, in the absence of an educational setting, you may want to explore doing something comparable. Create a business entity. Sole proprietorship, partnership, or corporation are all options for your daycare company. Only one person may own and operate a sole proprietorship. People who want to start a company with one or more partners, on the other hand, use the partnership structure. Choosing a corporation over a sole proprietorship is frequently the best option for firms that employ workers or obtain funding from a bank or similar financial institution. Now, if the firm is sued or can't pay its payments, the SBA recommends incorporating personal asset protection for those who own a small business. Business licenses and certificates if necessary. Licenses and certificates for business if required. Even if you began out as a babysitter or nanny, you'd need to get the necessary permits and licenses to operate a legitimate childcare center. There are no legal difficulties to worry about when it comes to taking care of children due to this. Get EIN. Your firm is identified by its employer identification number for tax reasons. Fortunately, obtaining an EIN from the IRS is both free and straightforward. Open a business bank account. A standard error made by many small business owners is to use their bank accounts for their company's accounts, which may lead to confusion and expensive accounting mistakes. Limited liability companies, partnerships, and corporations must have a business bank account under the law. You still need to create a business bank account if you own your firm as a single proprietor. Create a business plan. Defining your daycare's goal, operating methods, employees, and budget are all included in your business plan. Having a business plan can help you achieve your objectives and success. Take time to think about how you want your company to be structured before making any decisions. Will you be self-employed or employ others? How are you going to get the money? Will you provide other services such as tutoring beyond childcare? Implement bookkeeping. Due to inadequate financial management, many small enterprises collapse. Accounting or bookkeeping and managing your spending are essential to running a successful small company. Create a marketing plan. Now that your child care facility is up and running, how can you attract parents and their children? In the same way that every small company must advertise itself, you'll need to do the same. Daycares may promote in a variety of ways. Creating flyers and distributing them to companies, schools, and coffee shops is one option. Ads on Google and Facebook are another way to attract families in your neighborhood. Get a website. Creating a website is essential. Parents can discover you and decide whether you're a good fit for their child if you have a website for your daycare service. Get a logo. A child care company logo represents everything your firm stands for: fundamental values, a strong brand identity, a solid emotional connection with consumers, and a unique style. Start email marketing. Emails may have a tremendous impact. The commonly first thing we do in the morning is check our email inboxes, hoping to hear from trusted business partners, friends, and other service providers. Email marketing for daycare is a strong strategy because of this. Start social media. Social media may also be an excellent marketing tool for child care facilities to recruit families in your neighborhood. You may utilize social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to market your company. Get a business insurance. When opening a daycare business, insurance is a must. You'll need both property and liability insurance to protect your company assets in the event of a lawsuit. Contact your state's insurance department for assistance in locating an agent and making an insurance purchase. Create a launch plan. The launch of a business is the most critical point in its life cycle. Your company's concept may become the worst nightmare if you don't have a marketing strategy. A well thought out plan will ensure a successful launch and allow you to reach your target audience. So start the business. Now, what do I need for a daycare business? Well, step 1, learn about the licensing process. Step 2, identify existing services. Step 3, make a list of all current services. Step 4, get organized. And lastly, step 5, your childcare should be advertised. Starting a childcare business might be difficult, but the rewards are immeasurable. Having a broad idea of where to begin simplifies the process. Hopefully, this video has given you some pointers on how to get started and motivation to create your own company. And that would be all for today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to learn more.